And honestly, like it just goes to show though that speaking of Popparat, he's actually gonna play against Wild.
Yeah, which he's been doing well, beating him almost in a consistent fashion. And not just Wild, but also going to the last game in best of threes and best of fives with Utopian Ray. He has been going to game threes with Kiki, Riot, like everyone. Like he has the potential. He's even beaten Thexan on the PR. Game threes with Duffo. I don't think he has beaten Brand yet, but he has been close before. He's just so close, you know? Like, he has the potential, but it's just like, every time it's like, just at 1 more %.
He just has to have that breakthrough in order to finish it.
And let's see if this is the start of the breakthrough, man. And Wild, not to hold him back, he has been slacking a little. He's still an honorable mention on the PR because he still has the skill, because he still can beat anyone on the PR. It's just that he's a little bit on a character crisis. He's thinking Bayo is his answer. And it's little by little, it's getting better and better.
Gotcha.
Every tournament, he's getting better with it. At first, he was like, yeah, but now it's like more and more.
All right, let's see what we got here now that the button check's over. Are they going to stay with the same characters, or? Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah,
I kind of want to. I kind of miss watching. I kind of miss watching Wild's Villager, man. That
Same,
gave me
man.
so
But I
much
felt
hype.
like in some matchups, he just couldn't do it. So he felt like,
I mean, for sure, but like like with the matchups that he still had, what he still
I
has
know,
decently
like he would dominate Tumultus long ago with his Olimar. I don't know if he can still do it now, since Tumultus been like grinding and able to take sets of everyone on the PR. Utopian Ray, Riot, Kiki. Like I've seen him do it all in one tournament. And Mugi.
I mean, it's just like, people are in the CFL community are just monsters when it comes to improving, and like it's going to be crazy to see like how much they improve now in the next several months. Now that like a lot of players are getting recognized for their talents with certain characters.
Exactly. It's just they all have been wanting to showcase it not just to the state, but to the whole community as well, like in different regions.
Absolutely.
Like my favorite part is when they went to a SmashCon. Kiki went to a local in that area before he went to the SmashCon because he accidentally left early. And he came out seeded like 16 or lower, and he ended up winning second.
Hey, he'll take it.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
But speaking of the past, let's see where this match is going. So far, Popparat is doing a great job keeping Wild in the air.
Honestly, like his 0-2 Samus looks really clean.
I mean,
like it's just that like when it comes to having the ability to control the neutral, like Nico's neutral is absolutely crazy because he'll take it to the next level mind games and is able to control space so very well. And with a character like Bayonetta, anything's possible.
yeah, I don't think that option is really great for Popparat's favor, at least in those percents, because it makes the higher percent is easier to smash the eye out of that up B, and it makes it harder to read where they're going with that.
Okay.
But luckily he was able to clash it out with a back air in the face. And I wonder why Wild is not trying to like witch time those paralyzers.
Well, I mean, I don't think he wants to go for it unless he knows for sure that he's gonna get it. So he probably wants to get like a confirm or something. Rather
like when he ooh, he shut me up.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like, what's crazy about Wild though is that like he's not gonna go unsafe. He's not gonna go for it all unless he knows he's gonna get it. Like, if there's a safer option where he can get just as much damage output or even better results, he's gonna take it first before going for it all. And it just showed right there because like a lot of times we see people whip their witch time and they get punished heavily for it. In some cases you lose a stock, but dang, Popparat.
And that's the thing, though, man.
A full
he knows his
message.
confirms just as good. Like he maybe is not as spectacular in the neutral as Nico, but
definitely knows what he's doing.
yeah, man, because he has the training of the character from not only from training himself, but get some tips from Riot, who literally plays the entire cast, Kiki, who used to be a CSS main, and Tumultus, who is the premier CSS main. When you get all that training from your character, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and like being able to see Popparat evolve in terms of his play, his fundamentals, and everything in between, is really fun to watch because like it just goes to show that the grind is really real for him. and he wants to make himself, make him a name for himself here in the community, and I respect that.
So game 2, was choosing FD.
I'm not sure about this one.
Same. Unless you ban triplats, I feel like the best option would have been like Dreamland.
Well, the thing is though, is that like a character like Zero Suit Samus, I'm not sure when it comes to playing against a character like Bayonetta with a known platform stage. I mean, sure, you get rid of platforms and it's going to be a little bit different. Getting those confirmed aerial combos,
and especially the juggling that could be potential here, like right now. But then once he gets out, you're back in the landing, and if he catches your landing, you get in his combos.
Yeah. And I think it can go either way, but the thing is though is that like Wild's knowledge is crazy.
But I do remember like Nairo, the best CSS in this game. Like when he fights top players like MKLeo or Salem, he switches to Bowser when they go to FD. So maybe that shows there's like a weakness here for CSS. I could be wrong.
I mean, there's still lots of things to be explored with every single game. So, I mean, it could be just him not feeling comfortable, or the fact that like players are. He wanted that one.
I feel like well, he went for the right option.
He did, and I honestly, I have no problem with that. It's just that like there's always going to be something that other players will see that we won't see.
Yeah, I was assuming like he could go for like maybe a forward smash since he's like right on the edge. But then usually that doesn't miss, but it could be hard depending where they're DIing once they get knocked out.
Absolutely.
Or the timing of when you're kicking. Oh, is it? Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, I was expecting that to be a stock, but he went like DI'd right, so he's like, all right.
Just enough, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Forward throw?
And the thing is, I was just about to comment on it. Like, Wild wasn't utilizing a lot of zoning tools, but now that he's primarily using it for edge guarding, which I can definitely respect that.
Yeah, because that could potentially take stocks if they air dodge and you read it.
Gotcha.
So it can be a stock taking option. But it's really hard, man. Like, reading that's there and kick him in the face.
Hey, if it's enough, it's enough. Ooh, okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Down smash, forward smash.
And he didn't take any damage, which is absolutely crucial against a character like Bayonetta, because you do not want to be at a disadvantage no matter what. I
mean, it's hard against Bayonetta in general, because it's like potentially she can take you out at any percentage. Let's see what we see here.
Nice combo.
I didn't like it though. I didn't like it though, because you know that witch twist that he went straight upwards?
Yes.
You can only do it twice. So using it immediately in a row when he wasn't even at the top, that kind of messed up the combo a bit. Because usually the thing when you want to do is go up, sideways,
and then back up again.
Yeah, and then you up air to finish it off.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's the bread and butter. There's multiple ways to do it. Like Salem knows so many different ways to like read their DI and know which ones connect. Like it's unbelievable, these top layer. Like I bet Riot can think of like 7 different ways to kill people off the top.
I'm quite sure he can, and like as I was mentioning though, like Nico or Wild plays such a unique style where like he plays safe. He doesn't go for the optimal or like really hard hitting stuff that's unsafe unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
And like with a character like Bayonetta, I honestly can't blame. Oh, look at that! And, like, I honestly can't blame him for taking like safer options or just trying to make sure that he gets the damage, just safe damage, so that he has a decent recovery.
Oh, man, this is going to Flower Knocker, man.
Honestly, like this is a really good match between two people who know how to spell. Wow.
And the DBZ ends up in Wild's favor. Also, if you were asking why we're going back and forth with attack, like Nico personally, like he wants to change his tag to just Nico because he likes his name being called in the community. But people know him as Wild, so it's hard to go back and forth.
I mean, it's up to him, honestly. Like,
he will sign up as Nico or Wild just out of nowhere. But then people know him as Wild, so they write down Wild. It's hard, man.
It's whatever, dude. Like, you just go with the flow with however you're feeling, bro.
Yeah.
If you feel like being Nico, then be Nico. If you feel like being Wild, be Wild. But at the end of the day, you're
just a Wild Nico.
Yeah.
Ooh, caught with that smash.
Speaking of Dreamland earlier, like now we're on Dreamland,
and I figure like it benefits both because they both can easily kill off the top. I feel like he needed the second kick to kick him up.
Yeah, Popparat definitely escaped a really troublesome.
But let's see if Nico is. Yep, he did. Good DI.
Yeah.
Next match is going to be Souls versus Weevil. Again, Souls versus Weevil.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought Nico was gonna have that jab lock off stage. I was like, oh my god. Oh my weed. But I have to give props to Popparat though, because like his stage awareness is definitely above probably a lot of people's expectations, especially against high-ranking players.
Gotcha.
And to be able to showcase that on a stage like a stage like Chibi's, where even though it's a relatively small tournament compared to like CEO or Combo Breaker,
but we still
like
have so many
stacked players.
Exactly. Like, they don't care how small it is. They want to still fight each other and see who's truly the best. An amazing air dodge by Popparat, escaping out of that wish tip. Oh, whoa. I did not know that was a thing.
That was dumb.
Yeah, wish just a way out of a grab.
We don't talk about this ever again.
Ooh, but nice back air.
Will he finish it? Oh.
Nah, man. It's really hard. Oh, nice fake out by Wild.
Just making him.
Yeah, they're both going crazy right now. Like, anything up. He wanted a forward smash, and he forward tilt. Oh no, he wanted to reverse that. That up air saved his life.
Oh.
And he didn't get that up tilt. My God.
He wanted to clip it off the top, right?
He just want to use that thigh. Ooh. Didn't need a thigh, just get a foot in the face.
Why?
Just do it.
Savage. Savage.
You're going to run around? Let me just hit you.
That was so dumb. I can't believe that just happened, bro. I'm kind of triggered.
Yeah, man, that's the deep level mindset, man.
No, that's not deep level mindset. That's just straight up reactions and just stupidity at the same time, just merging.
Ooh, nice grab. Punish. Ooh, which back within. I'm just trying to think what's going to happen, man. This is crazy.
No, this is honestly a really fair and even matchup right now. It's 1-1, final game.
Oh my God, he tried to spike him.
Who's going to get it?
They're both hungry, man.
Who are you voting for? Oh no, Jesus.
That's how he needs to finish it.
We didn't believe.
That's how you need to finish it.
Why me? Why me, guys?
I'm glad that happened because I didn't want to make a choice.